friends, how are you? It's Bernadine coming at you today from my channel, How the Hook Turns. I want to welcome you here. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, welcome as well. And I wanted to start the video out showcasing my glitter shawl that I finished this morning. Yeah. And I've got it the size I want it. Let me turn around and show you the back of it. It comes down to my elbows and it will keep me warm and be beautiful as well, right? So I don't have my ends woven in. I just finished it like 2 hours ago, all right? And this was a big project because of the small stitching. And I know that's a drawback of small stitching, but I took it on anyway, and I'm glad I did. And here's the results, okay? This is called the Escape Shawl. It's a pattern on Ravelry. If you just type in Escape, it'll pop up for you. It is a purchase pattern, but it's just beautiful. It's got the little, like, peacock eyes in it, if you can see. I just love it. I just love it. So let me get this set back up and I'll come back and we'll chat and I'll show you what else I got, because I got some other things I want to show you. So don't go away. I'll be right back. You might be saying, like I am, okay, the shawl is finished. I just have some minor details on my cardigan. What am I going to be doing next? I'm not positive, but my friend, and I spoke of her before, Donna Loves Yarn, D-A-W-N-A, Loves Yarn, found a new stitch online, and I am trying to learn that stitch. As soon as I finish that shawl, I picked up this thread. This is what I'm thinking of using. This is, whoops, Karen Cinnamon Swirl Cake. I have 6 of these and they're 372 yards a piece. It's called Jam Swirl, is the colorway of it. And I've gotten this far on the pattern and I don't have it down yet, so I don't know. This is just we'll see type thing. It's going to be a square, like a square blanket. I prefer rectangle, but we could probably work around that. Put some edging or something on it, as Donna said, which she's right. So I'll leave her link in the bottom. Don't want to give her credit where credit is due, friends. Yeah. So that's a maybe. I'm not locked in on that, but I'm investigating it, okay? So, what have I been doing? I've been busier than you might think I have. Every chance I get, I've been working on this shawl to get it finished. But besides that, I have things around the house I have to do. It's just part of it, as I know you do too. And then, so much is going on, really. Let me start from yesterday and go backwards. So yesterday, the lady that has found homes for the dog, the pups, the big pups, was supposed to be here in the afternoon to give them the rest of their vaccines and their flea and tick medicine. And I did purchase it, but I'll let her put it on them because I'm not used to putting that kind of stuff on animals. So since she knows all about it and she's the one that recommended it, she said she'd do it, and I said go for it. So she did that. But wait, she was supposed to be over in the afternoon, but the afternoon waned on by and I hadn't heard from her. I didn't get a message from her or anything. So, and what she was trying to decide is if she wanted to take the pups last night or wait till 5 o'clock in the morning, this morning, to load them up. But she was afraid because they're nocturnal dogs, really. They sleep all day and they do all their hunting and guarding and whatever dogs do, they do it all at night. So she didn't know whether to take them last night or wait and come get them at 5 o'clock because she had to be in Amarillo, which is 75 miles north of here. And if you know this part of Texas, you know what I'm talking about. She had to be there at 6 o'clock this morning, to meet up with the transport that is taking them on to Nebraska. And she told me what they'll do is they're going to get to Kansas City, and this transport is going to meet up with another transport, and the dogs will be moved to the new transport to finish their journey to Nebraska. Yeah, that's their trek across the United States, or up north, up from here anyway. So anyway, what had happened, okay, she's my mail lady. And we live on dirt roads, and you know I've told y'all before, and if you're new here, I'll tell you again, when it rains out here, the roads get really bad. And sometimes we don't get our mail, and sometimes we can't get out. So she's our mail delivery lady. So she knows the roads out here. And it rained real good yesterday morning, Friday morning out here. And I even doubted that she could get out here. So I was just waiting to make sure the roads were dried up before I even tried to find out if she was coming or not. And finally at 7 o'clock yesterday evening, now mind you, the rain was out of here before noon. The sun comes out here in this West Texas climate, dry, and it's windy. Those roads dry up, okay? So I knew the roads were okay. So I called her and I said, "Are you coming? Just checking on you." And she said, "How are the roads? Because I didn't deliver your mail today." And I said, "Well, I think they're okay, but I'm going to walk out there." And so I walked out there and I took photos of the roads each way, north and south. And I sent them to her and I said, "They look okay, but it's whatever you think." Because I don't want to tell somebody and then they get out here and it's worse than I thought. You know how that is. So she said, "Okay, I might as well come on out." Well, I'll be out there about 8. And she was. And she did everything she was going to do to the pups. And she brought those big old crates out here and loaded them all up in her SUV. And the 3 of them. And she was taking them to her house for the night. Then she was leaving at 5 o'clock this morning to head to Amarillo to meet up with the transport. After she got them on the transport, she sent me some photos of all 3. And I'm going to insert those photos for you to see them with their little bucket of water and their great big kennel. And I'll insert it right here. Okay, so they're taken care of, friends. My husband isn't too happy about it. He's been moping around. I said, "At least they're not knocking us down. Get over it." So anyway, friends, there you go. That's the story on the dogs. And I have other things to show you, okay? So, you know I told you on the cardigan, I'm putting buttons on it. And we had to, all right, let me back up. Thursday, okay, that was yesterday, the dogs were all day yesterday. Thursday, it was the computer. He came in here and said his computer wasn't working, so we loaded that thing up late morning and we headed to Lubbock and went to Best Buy, and they had to reinstall Windows, so we had other things to do. So we left the computer there and we did our running around and rat killing and this and that and the other. And I went by Hobby Lobby and I found the barrel buttons that I was wanting. Because my husband, I told him what I wanted to do with loops over buttons, and he suggested we go by the leather shop and get some of the leather strips, and we can use the leather strips to put over the buttons. And I found this. This is real leather, and it's just a piece of fringe that people would put on their garments or gloves or I don't know, whatever. And so I had to get this because if I couldn't buy it by the foot. I just need like 12 inches of this, okay? You couldn't buy it by the foot on a roll. You had to buy the whole roll, and the whole roll was $30. I'm not spending that. No. We're not going there. I'll do without anything before I spend $30 for make buttons. This was $7.99 for all of these, and I would just snip it from here with the scissors or an X-Acto knife or whatever I have, and I will just fold this. This will go on one side of the sweater, and it will hook over the buttons on the other side of the sweater. Well, when I get them on the sweater, it would work. But as you can see, that, I knocked one off. That is how it will work. And I'll probably be, it'll be probably, anyway, I think it'll stay. Because I didn't make it that tight, tight on me. Or look, I got the width right, so it will pull a little bit in the middle. So, yeah. This is what my husband came up with, and this is what we did. We went to the leather shop, got the leather fringes. So, I guess I'm all set. Let me put this button back on here. So, I was going to wait until September the 4th when we were going to be over there. I'll put that button back on there. These are just a little clamps. But, we had to go anyway for his computer. And sure enough, he had to get the windows reinstalled on it. But we got it. They got finished before we left town, before we were going to leave and come back home. So he got his computer fixed. I got my fringe. I got my buttons. So that's great, huh? Yeah. So that's really what I was going to update you on. To let you know, I know this isn't a very long video. I will have more, probably Monday or Tuesday. Tomorrow, we're planning to go to church, then we'll go out to eat, and we probably won't get one made tomorrow, but yeah. So that's what's new in my little craft room, okay? I got, well, this is Saturday, so I didn't make it to finish it Friday with this shawl, but I was close, okay? So happy Saturday to y'all. And thank you for visiting with me. Please come back and see me. Please like, comment, and subscribe. It helps my channel, and I love to hear from y'all. And give me a look-see. Go look at some of my other videos, and if you would like to hang with me, please come back, okay? And I love you, and so does God. My show is over. And this is a wrap. And come back and see me. I love you guys. Bye.